Hey guys, what is going on? My name is False Venom and we are back again today in our village of Venomville. In the last episode I mainly focused on the expansions that I'd been doing off camera to Venomville, and it made me think that I've done so much off camera that you haven't seen. There have been a few time lapses and I have explained it, but I feel as if I should be doing more on camera. So that's what today's episode is going to be about. Instead of me time-lapsing the development of the centre of Venomville and beginning our full mining operation over here, I decided that I'd make this kind of a Let's Build episode where I do these things on camera and explain why I'm doing it as I go along instead of just coming back to it. So guys, I've been saying that I'm going to do this a lot in the previous episodes, but today we're finally going to make Venomville's centre fully developed and ready to be built when resources eventually become more balanced. Now, I've actually been thinking about how I want to do this off camera, and I feel as if the middle area, like next to the market, should be mainly commercial buildings, like we've already got a blacksmith and tailor down. So I want to place more buildings like that before we expand out into our large housing area that we're going to create. Alright guys, I've now actually changed my mind. I do want to keep the commercial buildings either side of this, but I actually want to put houses on this eastern side here of the market. I don't know why, I just think it looked quite good because I've been looking through the commercial buildings we can actually put down, and most of them I've actually pretty much maxed out over here, to be honest with you. Well, not maxed out, but I've put them down, and I think we should put some down here definitely, but we're going to keep them on pause until their resources are needed. So I've been thinking, guys, let's have a look. Fabrics we've got over in our industrial area, but we can definitely try and find some places for these. You know what I'm going to do, guys? I'm going to rip these town abodes up. I don't want people living here in these houses because they cost a lot of iron to build. I think it's these ones anyway. If I've not just like unnecessarily destroyed. Yeah, they cost 4 iron each, and that just builds up and builds up. So I'm not really down with that, to be honest with you guys. So we're going to rip this up and we're just going to put wood houses down for now. It should be fine. We can always upgrade them to stone houses in the future. So yeah, but I think we should get started while these are being destroyed on more housing. So we're going to start with wooden housing. I can't even. I'm sorry, guys. I've got this weird stutter at the minute where I just keep like pausing and starting and repeating myself. You'll have to excuse me. Hopefully I'll be able to break the habit, but for now we both have to deal with it. So I'm just going to start by putting down some wooden houses. We're going to do them in rows of 3s, and they're all going to be facing the same way. And I'm just going to do 9 here, like so. I'm going to put them all on pause for now. In fact, we can probably leave one off pause, to be honest with you, because we've just deleted 2 houses down there, so residents will need somewhere to live. Right, so now I've got those down. I think we should put down woodcut, possibly, might be a good idea. I'm just going to extend some roads out here, guys. Like so. I'll do the same on this side. Like so. There we go. There's trees in the way. So we've got our 9x9 house in there. Put a road in the middle. I'm thinking of like packing the housing in like this, pretty much all the way around the market, to be honest with you, because there's not much point spreading it out. It's not much of a rural area, so pack them into these blocks here. Now, I've got a blacksmith here and a tailor here. I'm thinking of upgrading both of these once we've got the materials. This one can be a clothier and this one to a large smithy. So I think we should put some more of that down, some more of those down. So let's get over to our blacksmith area. So if I put down 2 blacksmiths here, like so. So now I've got 3 blacksmiths in this area. So put 2 blacksmiths down like that, and then what I'm going to do is actually put some housing down here, split them up a bit actually, like so. And then we'll just build these roads around, like so. I'm actually using the basis of a layout that was posted on Reddit, I do believe, and it's actually quite a good layout. I'm going to use most of the aspects from this person's layout. I forgot his name, I'm sorry if it is your layout, but I have forgotten your name, and if I do remember throughout this episode, I will be sure to link it to this video. So I'm just going to pause all these. Now for this area it's a bit difficult because we've got this tailor here already, so we're going to have to think of something to go around it. We could put a house there, it might fit quite nicely, to be honest with you. Could put a house there. That'll kind of mess up the back. So what I'm going to have we got any, like, can the weavers fit in there? Oh, weavers can fit in there. Ooh. I think a weavers would be quite nice next to the tailors. We're going to put that there in as well. Place that on pause. Just build the road there. Weird mound of dirt there. Now, question is, well, once these have been destroyed, and that's there, put housing along here, I reckon, guys. I'm just going to start at the back here. Start at the back there. Can we fit in? Oh, we can't. You know, let's break the roads up a bit actually, guys. I'm going to do a 3 wide road here, and what I'm going to do is place down, I'm going to 2 in this side, 2 in this side, miss 1, and go all the way up to miss 1. And then what we're going to do is just going to shove down some wells, but make sure they're both the same way, one there and one there, and that'll just kind of make the transition between commercial and residential a bit nicer. And then what we're going to do is put down 3 houses there and do the same 9 block kind of thing as we've got going over there. Right, okay, so we've got 9 houses there. Once this rain's gone, guys, I'm just going to pause it, be a bit better, to be honest with you. Because it's finishing. And actually, if it's finishing spring, then we can leave it on because the colours will come back. And that reminds me, we've got low wood, so I'm just gonna, before we continue, just select this area so it cuts down some trees. Alright, so now if my maths serves me correctly, we've got 6 here, 9 there, that's 15, that's another 9, that's 26. We've got 26 houses here at the minute. Pause these. With 26, you can fit so many in each. We'll say family of 4 in each. That's 116. I think. Maybe not actually. I might have just done my maths completely wrong then, but oh well. Alright, so as soon as we've got 2 blacksmiths here, I think we should put something to balance this, or balance them out over this side as well. So I'm going to put down 2 woodcutters. So you've got a woodcutter there and a woodcutter there. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to extend that down to there, and I'm going to get rid of this stretch of road here. Connect these up. Just auto saving, there we go. Connect these up like so, and this up here like so. That way we can put some specialist stockpiles in here. I'll put a wood one and a firewood one in, and then we can collect our resources from there. So now what I'm going to do is something a bit fancy. But if this works, which it doesn't. I'll tell you why it doesn't, because we've not got a stockpile in there. So I'm just going to remove these roads again, guys, like so. I shouldn't have done that, shouldn't really move that one. But we need a 2x6 stockpile in there. Just going to put a normal stockpile in, like so. I think it's 2x6, it should be. 2x6. Yeah, 2x6. And then we can draw our road down here. And we probably could have not destroyed this, to be honest with you. And then we can put the stockpiles in there. So we're going to put 2 specialist stockpiles down. We're going to put fuel here and wood here. So now we've got the stockpile sorted out. Now we can put our housing down in this way. So facing that way, 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 like so. And then these roads can be continued up here around the corner to our new mining operation, which I think will start in the next episode. I might time lapse that actually, guys, just to be a bit quicker, because I'm going to be doing a lot of and ahhing, so like about where to place things. So I'll probably just do that in a time lapse, so it just speeds the process up a bit. Alright, so we've got a pretty nice little market area coming along now. We've got the town hall here and the chapel and 2 graveyards. I think this graveyard's full now. Oh, one more grave and it'll be full. But we've actually run out of space in this chapel, so what I want to start doing is possibly in a future episode kind of make a new village down here. Don't know what I'll call it. And I'm going to pause that actually, because we've not got enough rope all in. No, we have actually. And I want to keep that going because we've got a windmill putting down here. I think it looked quite nice next to this river and next to the fields. So I'm just going to leave that to grow. And now, once these guys have been destroyed, I can actually place down. Oh, they've got a lot of storage remaining, so we'll leave them for now. Right, let's have a look what other buildings we can place down. In fact, I've been missing out some of these. So we've got like a bakery. A bakery would be quite nice to put down. I think that'll look quite nice. We can actually put that down over here. Or possibly in here. Decisions, decisions. Well, we've got the bakery, we've got the oil press. I think we can put that further down. In fact, that might actually fit nicely in there. But I think most of these we will put down by the farmland area over there. Like the dairy we definitely put down, so we've actually got cows and bison down there. The oil press we can put down because that's where all the crops are growing. Windmill we've already got down there. Watermill, there's no water around this area, so we'll have to put that down there somewhere. In fact, I think I've already put one down, to be honest with you. Was it a watermill I put down, or was it something else? I think I put a sawmill down, maybe. But bakery we can definitely put up here. Preservatives, we have fruits growing here, so we can definitely put this down here, I reckon. The preservist. That'll be quite a nice buildings place down here. Or over here. The smokehouse, smoke products and stuff. That'll go down by our meats. And the sugar house, the sugar cane is growing down by the farm, so we'll have to put that down there as well. But it looks like the bakery and the preservist, are they the same dimensions? This one is that big. This one is, yeah, they are the same dimensions actually. Well, not lengthwise, but widthwise. No, not width-wise, but length-wise they are. So, if I were to put that down there, why did I do that? Excuse me guys, I'm kind of fumbling a bit. If I were to put that down, preservist down there, and the bakery down there, they actually fit in perfectly. So that's where we're going to put them. Preservist and the bakery we can put there. We've got lots of workers to work on them, and then we just join the roads around like so, like that. And we're just going to go look at our trading items. What's this guy brought us? Food. In fact, I'm going to auto purchase some food. I'm going to do 500, 500, fruits 500, vegetables 500, herbs. We don't need any herbs. We've got loads of herbs. So we'll auto purchase that when the merchant arrives. Oh, we don't need you that. Oh, mulberry leaves. I reckon we could use some mulberry leaves. I'm actually going to trade. I'm going to trade you, mister, for 2,000 of your finest mulberry leaves, and I shall give you 500 in return. And we're actually going to use the mulberry leaves for the... where are you? For the silkworm hut, because we need mulberry leaves to do it. And we're going to make silk cocoons, which we can use in our weavers once that's built. And we can probably unpause it now because we've got a lot of stone. But we'll definitely get some silk from there, which we can use for our clothing. And we can probably start trading the clothing. Ooh, and this reminds me, we are definitely going to start on our brewery in one of the next episodes. We don't need much of that for now. Happiness is full, so it's kind of waste of money really. Now let's return to our centre. What else can we place down? These have really not been destroyed yet. Let's just work out where we're definitely going to put some housing in here. So we'll place it this way. So we'll do 3 for now. 1, 2, 3. Would 4 fit? No. Not really. And then we can join the road up there. And then once these are destroyed, we can do the same on this side. Alrighty. If we're upgrading this to a clothier, we can probably place down. Oh, boarding house would be quite good. But we've got one here. It's pretty close, so we don't really need it. Yeah, like I was saying, if we were going to upgrade that one to clothier, we could probably put down a tailor here, possibly, if it fits. I like things to be snug, guys. I like things to have the perfect dimensions to fit in, like this. This had the perfect dimensions to fit in, but the tailor obviously doesn't, which is a bit annoying, but we'll get by. So we can probably put a tailor in there, or should we keep this road going and put an orchard in there? I think we should. Let's do that. If we do that and then get our tailor back, place the tailor in here, and then put an orchard there, and we can also put an orchard in here as well. In fact, stockpile. It's close enough. We're going to put an orchard there. I don't really want to waste workers on so many orchards, so if I get back to the stockpile, here we go. Stockpile. This reminds me, we could probably put some of this down as well. The storage. It's a resource depot. Adjustable storage for your available range of products and resources. You must have at least one of a product type for its storage button to appear. Items stored in this building will only be released into your town when you decrease the number of items manually. The stored items are not freely available to people without your intervention. Nah, I don't really need that. Bank barn, don't need. Could put a meat locker down. It's a market area kind of building. And that actually fits in perfectly there. actually 4 wide as well. It's the size of a house. Get rid of one of these houses, and we can shove down a meat locker. Meat locker, there we go. Oh, was that I need to build? Not that much, we can leave that unpaused. Pause one of those buildings, pause the tailor. That can just be built because you'll just remove one. But yeah, this is looking quite nice actually, guys. We've got a pretty substantial amount of work done. And in the next episode, I want to definitely extend one of these roads down here and begin on a proper mining operation. Make this kind of like a mine town, which will look pretty nice, I guess. But that's all we've got time for this episode. It's been a medium length episode, about 20 minutes, 25 minutes. So I hope you've enjoyed. Please leave a like if you have enjoyed it, it's much appreciated, and feel free to subscribe if you want to see more content. But for now guys, my name has been Venom, and I will see you all in the next episode.